Well, it is time to check in with one of our regular guests, Miss Catherine Stone, who always likes to give us an idea of what legal implications may be out there for you. And in this case, we are talking about personal injury and things that you need to do right after an accident. Catherine, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Good. How are you?
I'm well. So, yeah, personal injury. I mean, it's one of those situations where you tend to not think about necessarily until sometimes you're involved in an accident and then it may be too late. So, let's go ahead and what do we need to keep in mind?
Right. A lot of times, people will come to me months after the accident and they'll say, I had a slip and fall at, X store. And the first question I ask is, well, did you make a report? Did any of the employees know about it? And maybe a report was made. Oftentimes, they won't give you a copy of the report because they claim that that's privileged material. Other times, they will give a copy of it. But it's what's really important is to make sure that the entity is put on proper notice that you may be seeking a claim for damages. And the reason that's important is if there's surveillance video and they're disputing how the incident occurred, we need to make sure and put them on notice that they need to preserve that surveillance camera footage, because not every company keeps footage for a long time. They may have it automatically delete after a certain number of days or certain number of months. And so if you wait too long to put them on notice, then that part of your case is gone. And if there's any dispute as to if they say, well, you caused the accident or you could have seen it, the video could be helpful. So that's one of the main things. And the other thing is to find out, especially in smaller companies, did they even have a general liability policy in place? They should, but you need to make sure that you know about that and put them on notice and their insurance company on notice that you're making a claim. You have 4 years to file a civil lawsuit in a personal injury trip and fall or slip and fall case. But again, I don't recommend waiting till the end to put them on notice at least.
Catherine, I've gotten to know you in our regular segments, and it always seems like taking action earlier is the best, whether any situation you're dealing with, and contacting someone who knows those in and outs like yourself seems to always be the key. And it seems to be the example of this story as well.
Exactly. I oftentimes tell clients, look, I can't go back and recreate the video at this point. You waited too late to get an attorney involved and get that notice letter out there. Now, they should oftentimes preserve that if they have a notice of injury on file, but they don't always do that. And there's a specific format and a specific letter that we send that they could be spoliation of evidence once they're specifically put on notice that we're demanding that they maintain any and all documentary evidence related to that accident.
Well, I must tell you, through the years, I have learned so much from you. And of course, I know anyone who gives you a call or goes to your website, injuryfloridalawfirm.com, is going to be able to get plenty of answers themselves. What do you want the take home to be? How can you wrap your arms around the sixth segment for our viewers?
3 main things. Make sure that you report the incident to the company or the company's employees. Make sure you take any pictures if available. And also make sure that you get the proper notice sent to the agent for the company so that they preserve all evidence.
Well, you know what I like to do? I would like to just give you a call. There's the info on your screen one last time. Thank you so much for being with us today, Catherine. Take care, and I hope you'll join us again soon, right?
Yes. Thank you.